So, Maria, here's what Treasury Secretary Scott Bessent told you about a future with Mayor Mamdani.
I guarantee you, and there are not a lot of things in life that are sure, that New York City will be coming to the federal government for a bailout if the Mamdani plans are implemented.
And are you going to give him that bailout?
It will be the same thing that Gerald Ford said. Drop dead.
Drop dead New York if Zohran Mamdani becomes the mayor of New York City. You know, the potential future mayor, Maria, this is the largest city in the nation. We've got 8.5 million people living here. He has said repeatedly on the campaign trail he's going to fight Donald Trump, go against Donald Trump. That's a huge part of his campaign now because he's become this national celebrity. I'll reference back to that puff piece in Vanity Fair, which I unfortunately read this morning. But I will say this to you, that any mayor of this city knows you have to work with the federal government. I don't know, the Second Avenue subway, the Holland Tunnel project, the Hudson River, all of that. Note to self, these are billions of federal money that comes into the city. The president can pull that, and he may just, if Mamdani keeps this up, Maria.
And the president said that he will, that the mayor better behave, otherwise he will be shut out of federal dollars, Chris, and that's something the president can do and will likely do it.
Yeah, and he's already doing it now. We've seen projects put on pause for those projects that were mentioned just a second ago. But ultimately, you see these clips, these ads that he puts out, and obviously he has bad economic ideas, he has bad policy ideas, but it comes down to the fact that this is just peak theater kid energy. He is running for mayor because he thinks it's fun. He thinks it's entertaining. I don't want a mayor or any elected official thinking about me every second of every day. That is bizarre and is strange. It is really unhelpful to running a city as big as New York City, and he needs to focus on actually solving problems, creating the kind of solutions necessary to run a city as big as New York City, and not thinking about me in some creepy way day in and day out.
And what do you think, John?
Wow. Mamdani as mayor, what a disaster for New York City, my goodness. You know, you already have a housing shortage in terms of affordable housing. That will probably even get worse if you have rent control. You'll find that fewer new units will come on the market. You'll find the quality of housing will deteriorate. Public safety. Mamdani believes that social workers should be policing the city. Believe me, that's not going to work. Education would suffer. Mamdani does not like charter schools. He doesn't believe that students should be ambitious and better their lot. You'll find that the better people in New York City will get the heck out, and the people left behind will be the socialists.
Yeah, for sure. Well, we'll be watching that, Cheryl. We've already seen a huge flow of people out of New York going to places like Florida. Yeah. So we'll likely see that accelerate as well. Cheryl, thank you for that.